state championship game for volleyball is about to get underway. The Division I side of 1A is between the Olpe Eagles and St. John Hudson Tigers. Olpe made it here by sweeping Hoxie, and the St. John Hudson went to 3 sets with Centralia, ultimately beating them in the last one, 25-11, to advance here. St. John Hudson, last year's champions, looking for a repeat. Olpe 2A champions from a year ago, looking to repeat as state champions as well, except at a division lower. Olpe coming in here with 32-4. St. John Hudson coming in at 36-7. In the semifinal game for the Olpe Eagles, Janae Haig had 15 kills. That's 15 points, credit to her. That's 30% of the team's points. When you're talking about volleyball, that's quite a bit, contributing for 30% of the points. And she had a couple of assists as well to her teammate Jordan Ziegler, who was pretty dominant as well in that semifinal game against Hoxie. It'll be interesting to see how St. John Hudson comes out. St. John Hudson went to 3 sets. They had 25 minutes of break time, and well, there was about an hour of a break time for Olpe, who easily swept Hoxie 25-11 and 25-17 to advance to this championship game. So that can be good and bad. It can be bad that they rested too much maybe. They might be too tired. Muscles might be too relaxed. They might come out stiff. And on the other side, St. John Hudson, maybe they're too tired, or maybe, you know, they've had just enough of break time that they're still in the mojo that they had from taking care of Centralia, who is always a tough team. And we talked about it from 1997, 2004, they won state titles. They always bring a team. They always bring a team together to the state tournament, and they're always find themselves trying to make it to the finals. The first 1A championship was won. The Division II side was won by Baileyville B&B for the 2nd straight year. And now we got the Division I side of things on the 1A level for the Kansas State High School Volleyball Championship on KSHSAA Network. It's going to be the Olpe Eagles and the St. John Hudson Tigers. Olpe will be wearing the green and yellow, and St. John Hudson will be wearing the blue and white. Third place game will be Hoxie and Centralia. So there go teams coming out, getting ready to shake hands under the nets. Moment of truth right now for both teams. Which team's gonna come out firing? Both teams have their mascots on the back of their jerseys. The Tigers of St. John Hudson and the Eagles of Olpe. And they are going to, Olpe will get the first serve to open up this 1A Division I state championship. Send it up. Janae Haig going right to work. Once again, 15 kills, counting for 30% of the points scored, and she gets going where she left off from the semifinal. Olpe scores the first points in the state championship game, 1A Division I level. Set up once again. Let's go. Why not? Let's go back to our star player, number 42, Janae Haig, getting going. She has the first 2 ones. Going right back to her. And there's going to be a lift right there. So 3-0 early Olpe Eagles. The layover did not affect them out of the gates early. Let's see how they go as the game marches on. Hitting the deck hard. Wow, Jordan Ziegler hit the deck hard and she got up okay. It's the first point for the Tigers. Oh, wow, that tricky business right there by the star player of this Olpe Eagles team, number 42, Janae Haig. Went up, acted like she was gonna slam a home, then the little soft touch to the opposite side, gets it to fall in. She has 3 of the 4. The 4th point came on a air by St. John when they did a lift. The illegal lift hit. 4-2 in favor of Olpe. This is still the first set. We're gonna have to hit it back into play, going back up and having her stuff hit right back down. Janae Haig. And that one is going to be slammed home for St. John. Ashlyn Fisher, the 5'5" sophomore, making her mark on this game early. Serve going to brush up against the net. Olpe defense not affected by it. Front line able to contain it. They had trouble with that one as St. John has marched back to take this lead now 5-4. And there's going to be a service error. So let's tie things back up at 5. Why don't we here in this 1A Division I state title matchup? Tough one to handle. That one's going to go into us upper deck stands and bounce its way back down. That's the second time that the back line of the St. John Tigers team has mishandled a hit over by the Olpe Eagles. They're going back. Ziegler going to hit it back over to Haig, and Haig's going to pick it up once again. 3rd point contributed to her. So now each team now has the service error after that one. Fails to get over Mindy Woods on the serve, the 5'9" senior. Seven to 6, Eagles up by 1 over the Tigers, looking to soar their way to another state title. And Ziegler's going to cross the line and touch the net. That was tough, though. 2 Eagle teammates ran into each other, which is what lofted that ball up in the air funny. And in an awkward form, Ziegler made contact with the net that gave the Tigers a point, but then the Tigers turn around and they give the Eagles a free point as the serve was too strong and went past the back line out of bounds. And that kill attempt's going to hit the top of the net, find its way back down, point to the Olpe Eagles. And once again, that's going to go out of bounds. Oh, they're gonna say it went off of an Eagle. Didn't quite see which one that was, but they're going to say it went off of an Olpe Eagle, which is going to give the ball and the point St. John Hudson. Setting it back up, fierce kill attempt right there for the Eagles. Flute getting it done for her team. And they got the wrong score up there on the scoreboard here. It is 10-8 in favor of the Eagles. Up and down, and that's the second straight one for Elena Flute, giving her team the 11-8 lead. And another point as that kill attempt hit off the out of bounds boundary stick. Not back down into play, but once it hits that, it's out of play. Point to the Eagles, and then the Eagles are going to turn around and serve it out of bounds past that back line to give the Tigers a free point. They don't even have to try anything. They go down and they get that one, hitting the deck. That's one thing I've noticed about this Olpe Eagle team. Every single one of these players is not afraid to dive down and get dirty on the hardwood. And right there they go down, they pop it back up, and it leads eventually to an Olpe Eagle point. 13-9 now. And just unable to handle that one. It's going to go out of bounds. St. John Hudson Tigers will serve. Jessica Hansen, the 5'3" junior, on. Serve is up and away, over. Mishandled just a little bit, but the Eagles still able to get it over without a sweat. Setting up, Flute hits it back over. Setting it up, going to be blocked up there on that front line. Ashlyn Spellman hit it, but it goes out of bounds. Up there on the kill attempt is going to be Haley Falk. And there's an ace. Once again, we saw Hoxie do that to Olpe. There was a gap between the front line and the back line, and they just place that perfectly right into the middle where they don't know who's going to take it. Tigers get the point, but the Eagles come right back, and they get the point right there. Making it 14-12. This is a tough spot right now. Both teams going at it. Is that one going to count? Oh, she crossed the line. So it would have counted, but they crossed the line, so it's going to give the point to the Hudson. It's going to be St. John Hudson to make it 14-13, just a 1-point advantage for the Eagles. Tigers looking to claw themselves back into this one. Take the lead. Ball still alive, but then gets hit under the net. Eagles will regain a 2-point lead as Ashlyn Spellman is going to check out of the game. Miscommunication. It still did not hurt the Olpe Eagles, and that's one of the things I've noticed, besides the fact that they dive down, not afraid to get dirty, as you see the Eagles pick up the point right there. But when you think miscommunication is happening and it's going to lead to a opponent point, they can do just enough to regain the possession, let the miscommunication not hurt them, and they pick up the point. And that's what goes to happen with this very talented Olpe team. You know, 2A chance from a year ago. Enrollment-wise, they have to drop down to 1A this year, and they have not skipped a beat. It's now 17-13 here in this set number one. It's their largest lead here in this set one of the state championship game, 1A Division I. Olpe Eagles, St. John Hudson Tigers. Tigers in the blue, Eagles in the green and yellow. Out of bounds, and there's one of the things. The hit goes out of bounds. They're able to field it back into the field of play and get it back over the net, but the Tigers come right back. Mindy Woods tried picking up the block, but it just went right back down at her feet. And that one's gonna jump up and bite her in the face. A low serve. All the serves so far for St. John Hudson have been low. Might be a coaching technique that they're taught. Make the opponent go down low, because we've seen 3 go off, just skim across the net. And there's another low serve. Olpe has a nice job containing it, and there's another one for Janae Haig. She already has 4 points now here. Contributed to herself. Gives her 19 here in the semifinal and final round of things. That one way strong. Mindy Woods put a lot on that one. She's gonna check out of the game now. 18-17. Eagles up by just 1. I have a feeling that this game might go past 25 here in this set number 1. And do not be surprised if this goes into the full 3 sets. Tigers look like that the 3-set play, only 25-minute rest time, did not affect them at all. Their legs still look to be fresh. They don't look to be tired. They look to still be well in shape. And it's still 19-18, teams trading off points right now. Haig has to go down low and pick that one up. And it's going to be a point now for the Tigers. Game will be tied. Haley Henderson, the 5'10 junior, unable to handle that one cleanly. Serves up, back in action. We're not up at 19. Henderson gets that one over the net, lofts it over. And that one's going to go in the upper deck, and the Tigers have a lead now. They're the first ones to 20. Olpe's gonna call a timeout here. It's their first one. St. John Hudson Tigers lead it here in set number 1 of the 1A Division I state title matchup against the Olpe Eagles. By 1, they have fought back. They saw themselves down by 4, but quickly 5 straight points have gotten them this lead by 1 point. And the serve's up. Tigers get it back after the timeout. Block attempt's gonna go out of bounds. So the Tigers' lead did not happen, did not last very long. Ashton Spellman's gonna check back in. They're gonna put the big 6'3" gal up front, the sophomore, and see what she can do. Tigers keeping it alive, and they send it over. Front line ready, jumps up, just over. Diving attempt to keep it alive is going to be Morgan Osborne, but it's not going to stay in. The 5'8" senior did all that she could to keep it alive, but it's ultimately going to let Olpe take the 21-20 lead now. And right there, major miscommunication. Tia Smith let that serve just hit right down in front of her. Now it's going to be 22-20. Eagles flying high right now, and the Tigers want to call timeout after that, as they quickly saw themselves go from up 20-19 to down 22-20 here in the first set of things. Still a lot of volleyball to be played. Like, we still have a whole nother set. There's still more to be played here. And you can see Trish Wade, the head coach over there at St. John Hudson. She looks to be into this game, giving her team readjustment assignments on what to do in these situations. Let's see if the timeout pays off for the Tigers. Ball back in action. Up and over, and it's going to get the game even closer now. Olpe Eagles unable to contain that one. Saw dive attempt by Krista Votes, 5'4" sophomore, but she's not able to. Arm just wasn't long enough to keep it into the play. Spellman's gonna hit it over. They're gonna turn around, they're gonna fake the setup to Ashton Spellman. Now they're gonna go to Jordan Ziegler. .16 cross the net. So that's gonna give the point to the Eagles. Sierra Britton crossed the line. And that one's going to fall into play. Able to sneak that one is the Tigers. 23-22, staying right there within striking distance are the Tigers. And it is now tied back up. Tiger fans getting into, the Tiger players are getting into this. We're tied up at 23 apiece. Ball hit back down into play. It's going to be credit to Teresa Christie picking it up, the 5'10" sophomore. Has given the Tigers a 24-23 lead here in set number one. They need one more point, and if they get it, they'll win set number one over the Olpe Eagles. See how the Eagles respond. And we're back in action, and well, there's no need to respond. It's going to be a service error. Jessica Hanson, the 5'3" junior, not getting that over the net. So it's back to a 24-24 tie. And Mindy Woods is going to touch the net. The second time that has happened to her. 25-24 lead in favor of St. John Hudson. Once again, they are brink one more point and they will take set number 1. Olpe Eagles backs up against the walls. How will they respond? And it's gonna stay alive. The Olpe Eagles still alive in this one. Janae Haig with her 6th of the afternoon here in the state title game. Set number 1. It's her 21st here today, counting the semifinal matchup, and St. John Hudson's gonna fight back and take the lead once again. Jamie Waters, the senior, 5'4", cashing in. Can they eclipse them now? Can they get over the hump? This is the 3rd straight time they have needed just one more point to take set number 1. The Olpe Eagles always fight back and take it. And the Olpe Eagles do it again. That one was a rocket. Jamie Waters hit it, but I think just a reflex. He just hit the ball, went out, and that one's going to fall in. Does it count? Oh, it's going to go out of bounds. I thought that was about perfect placement. Trying to get it to drop in that front corner. It hit the net, but just bounced out of bounds. So that's going to be a point for St. John Hudson. 27-26 now in a marathon match. And that one's going to go out of bounds once again. 3rd service error against this Tiger team. It's going to tie things up at 27 now. The match continues. Blocked back down by that front line. Jamie Waters amongst them. Hit back over. Jordan Ziegler keeping it in play. Point to the Tigers, I believe, yeah. It's going to go to St. John Hudson, so 28-27 now. See if they can do it once again. And we're going to keep playing. 28-28. Let's just keep this going. Wow, that had a lot behind it. And St. John takes a 29-28 lead after that. Lexus Witt rotating in to the front line now after the substitution. 29-28, St. John once again needs one more. Just one more for the 5th straight time. And we're gonna continue to play. 5 times now St. John Hudson has needed just one more to win it, but they don't get it. Mindy Woods is gonna check back in now. The 5'9" senior, number 24. Jordan Ziegler hits it over the net. It's a low serve, able to contain it, hits it back over, going down low. Ashlyn Spellman's gonna have to hit it over. Nice job by both defenses going down low and keeping the ball in action and lofting it over. And now it's going to be set point now in favor of the Olpe Eagles. 30-29.
So let's see if the Olpe Eagles now can take care of. This is their first time with the set point action. Five straight times St. John Hudson had it. They were unable to convert. Olpe Eagles fought back and tied it up all times, and now Olpe has the advantage. Jordan Ziegler to serve. It's up and over. Ziegler setting it up, out of bounds, so they aren't able to capitalize on the opportunity, and we're back tied together, 30 all. Jessica Hansen, the 5'3" junior, will serve. She's had a couple of service errors here in this set number 1 of the state title matchup. Let's see what happens now. She got it over, and now again the advantage to the Eagles. One more and they can take the first set. Now is when you got to think that the going to 3 sets is going to start tearing in on St. John Hudson. Block attempt, Ashlyn Spellman, excuse me, went up and she got it. Able to drop that one in. And Olpe takes it. 32-30, Olpe is going to take the first set. It was a marathon match, and the Olpe Eagles are victorious. They are now 1 set win away from being the 2012 1A Division I champions. St. John Hudson now will have to battle back. Tigers had 5 opportunities to take the win. 5 straight times, they need just 1 more point, but Olpe always tied it up. And then eventually the Eagles win it with Ashlyn Spellman dropping it over there on the far side. 32-30. It's the kind of matchup you expect, kind of play you expect to see in a state championship team. Both teams going hard to the max. It went well over 25. I didn't think it'd go that much over. 32-30 was the score. Olpe Eagles take the first one. Let's see how the Tigers respond now. Tigers will start off with the serve. Haley Falk, the 5'8" junior. St. John Hudson from the Central Prairie League. Olpe from the Lyon County League. And they're meeting. Olpe 2A last year. Now they're down to 1A. St. John Hudson, champions here in this division last year. Able to keep it alive. Now here comes attempt. Nice job by Haig keeping it alive. Flute once again high up in the air. Falk as she hit it up, and they just get over, hits the net, and then falls down. She just kind of turned around on that one. Point to Teresa Christie, the 5'10" sophomore. off the top of the net, and it falls down in front. And another service error by this Tigers team. Low serve going to lead to a point for the Eagles. And that's how you get right back in it. Morgan Osborne, the senior, showing her senior leadership, skyrocketing up and slamming that one home for her team to draw it even at 2. Haig gets it back over. She had 7 points to herself in that first one, giving her 22 here on the afternoon. Almost got one there, but the defense holds. Teresa Christie has been key very early on, has a point and has 2 blocks. Double tap hit. Let's give the point to the Tigers. Things gonna work out very well for St. John Hudson right there. Unable to control the ball. It looked a little bit sloppy out there on that attempt, but St. John still has the 4-3 advantage. And it's now going to be a 5-3 advantage, taking care on the Olpe Eagle miscues. Kenzie Golick, number 12, a senior 5'9", in for the first time this afternoon here in the state title game. And she gets another one. Janae Haig has just had one of those afternoons. Make that back-to-back ones. When she gets going, look out. Don't want to get her any more momentum than she already has. It's going to be her 9th point credited to her here in this state title game. Ball skims the net down low. Going down low is Tia Smith to control it. And Hay came up to play the front line, left a gap between her and Jordan Ziegler, and it fell right in between both of them. So St. John Hudson's going to take back the lead, 6-5 now. And right down low, right in front of Tia Smith. She has, Janae Haig has all 4 of the last 4 points for her squad. And there's a set up and just tried to sideways swap at it. Haley Falk, but not able to get over the net. It just stays on her side of the court. And that one's going to be too strong, going to go to Olpe. Olpe now leads 8-6, their biggest lead here in set number 2. And that one's going to go out of bounds. And St. John Hudson's going to want to call a timeout now. They're not out of it by any means. Olpe just leads 9-6 here, set number 2, but in the back of their minds, Olpe's thinking we need one more set victory, and we are the state champions. And the ball's put back in motion after the timeout. Fall going to be rejected by that front line. Jordan Ziegler coming back with it are the Olpe Eagles. They're going to set it up. Falk slaps it over the net. Fluke gets it back over. Running with it. It's going to be a runner hit, and it's going to drop down for a point. Jamie Waters, the senior, she wants to keep playing. She wants a state title. And that one's too far, so it's now going to be 9-8 after the timeout. The Tigers, St. John Hudson coming out fighting. And that one's going to fall in. Falk finally gets one to go. She's been blocked 3 times here in the early going here of the second set, but she ties it up with that one. Tia Smith controls it. Waters going to set it up for Alexis Witt, and the Tigers are going to get the point. Blocked back down, and now the Tigers are going to take the lead, lengthen their lead. 11-9 now. They have jumped right back on at 5 straight St. John Hudson points. And there's the setup. Not a very good one. They had to just slap it over. Going down low to try to keep it up in the air is Morgan Osborne, but she's not going to be able to do that. Tried her best. It's now 11-10 now. Just a 1-point lead for the Tigers. This set number 2 looking a lot like set number 1. Neither team can get a big advantage, and now it's going to be right back tied up at 11 apiece. And Haley Falk is making a name for herself here in this set. The 3rd point contributed to her. Had none in the first one, but second set she's came out firing. Set up, blocked right back down. Ashton Spellman, the big 6'3" force up front. And it's going to lead to some confusion for the Tigers and a point for the Eagles. Blocked right back down, that big 6'3" front. Ashton Spellman might give the Tigers some troubles, but they're able to recollect themselves after that one to make it a 13-12 advantage in their favor. Set up, Fluke gets it over. They act like they're going to block it, but they didn't need a chance to. Morgan Osborne unable to loft it over the net. Back tied up at 13. And there's the hit over. Mindy Woods gets it over to Janae Hagg, who gets it over successfully. Double hit, I believe. Yeah, it's going to be that double hit once again. 14-13, Tigers now. And another multiple hit, foul error against the Eagles. It's going to give the Tigers another point, lengthen it to 15-13. That one goes out, rolling into the net, 16-13. Lead to St. John Hudson. Jamie Waters able to get that one over. She was the last hit. And let's go back to it. (16-13) in favor of St. John Hudson. Now it's just going to be 16-14. Tigers still with the lead though. Janae Haig picking up her 11th here in this matchup. And miscommunication by the front line. They usually always reliable front line. They're stout and athletic. Just miscommunication right there on that one. And it's 17-14. They tried the back row spike, but they're able to control it. Mindy Woods slaps it over the net, trying to teardrop it in. Multiple Eagles hit the deck. They get back up quickly though, and they don't skip a beat. Blocked right back down into the middle of all of them. St. John Hudson Tigers forming a circle, and the ball landed right in the middle of every single one of them. Kelsey DeLong now going to check in, or check out, rather. Mindy Woods with the setup into the side where nobody is at. Great court vision by Janae Haig. (17-16). 17-17 all now. And that one's going to go out. Mindy Woods too strong on it. (18-17) now in favor of the Tigers in blue. Stays in motion, unable to get it. Tigers the first one to 20 for the second straight time. And now the Eagles are getting into a hole, 21-17. Excuse me, 20-17, not 21. Either way, it's 3 points, and it's a hole that they're going to need to work themselves out of. Now you can say it's 21-17. The Tigers of St. John Hudson looking very impressive right now. Making the Eagles' backs up against the wall once again, but the last time they responded rather well, and they picked up that 32-30 set number 1 victory. Let's see if the Eagles can fight back and win it in straight sets, or if the Tigers will force a set number 3. Inching themselves closer with that one. Number 13 of the state title matchup for Janae Haig. Has been so dominant, especially here in the finals matchup. And just that, too much far. Just a hair. They need 3 more. The Olpe Eagles need 7 more. Olpe Eagles now just need 6 more after that. And you can kind of get the feeling that this one's going to go into 3 sets. Not over by any means. It's 23-19 in favor of the St. John Hudson Tigers, but with the way the atmosphere is going in here, you get that chill feeling that this one's going to 3 sets. And the Olpe Eagles, though, they'll have something to say about that. Getting that one to fall in place, making it 23-20. And that's a big one right there. Instead of 23-21, it's going to be 24-20. Net contact. Mindy Woods. So once again, they're 1 point away. Last time they could not finish off the Eagles, but this time the Eagles are down by 4. So they need to put off 4 straight points, and they're not going to get it. We're going to 3 sets. After the marathon match, 32-30 loss, St. John Hudson battles back, and they take the second set, 25-20. And let's go to a third set, ladies and gentlemen, here in the 1A Division I Kansas State Volleyball Championship. As you can see, St. John lost the first one, 32-30. Olpe picked up the victory. And a marathon match, then they come back and St. John Hudson takes the next one, 25-20 for a third set here. The Division II matchup went to 3 sets as well, with Baileyville B&B ultimately taking it for the second straight year when they went up against Argonia. Set number 3, let's get this underway. The Eagles and the Tigers winner will be your 2012 state champion at the 1A Division I level. And it's underway. Ball into play, going up. Eagles block it, but it stays on their side, and they control it. And then coming right back, scoring early. Who else? $14 points now can be contributed right there to Janae Haig. And she's got the first 2 here, giving the Eagles the 2-0 advantage early. Low serve. They're going to hit the deck with that one. Morgan Osborne doesn't get it up. And now it's a 3-0 advantage. The Olpe Eagles coming out firing after set number 2. And that one's going to go out, so the Tigers will finally get up on the board. Now let's see what they can do. If they can fight back here with their serving opportunities and tie it back up. And it is. It's going to be closer to a tie. Tigers picking that one up. Front line was too far to one side, so they'll front row, excuse me, was too far to one side, so let's hit to the opposite side that they are on, and they pick up a point. And that one's going to go out off of an Eagle, or excuse me, off of a Tiger rather. Eagle point. 4-2 now. There's the setup. Osborne going up. Woods is going to get it controlled. They're going to set it up once again for their star player. Coming back with it is Osborne, and Osborne slams that one home. And that one's going to go off of the Tigers. And then turning around, throwing the ball back, it's going to go off of the Tigers. Having a little chuckle about that are the St. John Hudson Tigers, but now it's Mindy Woods serving the ball. And once again, she puts too much on it, and it skies out. And she's going to get subbed out, working her way in. Olpe 5, St. John Hudson 4. Winner will be the 2012 state champion. And the serve up. Back into the action after substitution. And that one's going to fall down. Janae Haig once again gets it. Unable to control it is Ashlyn Fisher. Up and over is Morgan Osborne, but Osborne too strong on that one. It goes out. Giving the Eagles the 7-4 lead. Let's see how the Eagles, let's see how the Tigers respond. They respond very well. Picking back up the point. Morgan Osborne has been flawless here so far in this set number 3 in the state title matchup. Jamie Waters set up. Falk knocks it over. Another contact with the net. Seven to 6 Olpe. Eight to 6 now after the ball goes out of bounds off of the Tigers. Soaring it out. So hard to judge on which way the volleyball is going to come off of the hands. Ziegler is going to go into the score table, sliding in there, she gets an A for effort on that one. Waters now to serve. Spellman gets it over. Waters going to set it up for the go-to teammate here in this set number 3. That's Morgan Osborne bursting onto the scene. Waters with the serve over off of the net. That's going to give the point to the Olpe Eagles, looking for that state title. Both teams looking for that state title. Olpe's up 9-8. Gonna set it up, blocked right back down is Falk. Falk and Morgan Osborne doing some really nice things for St. John Hudson here. And the set up, she's gonna be a block, but the Eagles do a nice job. They regain possession of it, get their feet underneath themselves and keep the ball in play. And that one's going to go out. Several Eagles try chasing it down near their bench. But now St. John Hudson has the 10-9 advantage. They have came back. Woods, too much. Excuse me, that's not Woods. That's going to be Mackenzie Golick, too much on that one, the 5'9" senior. And now the Tigers are in business, rattling off 4 straight points, 12-9. They are pumped up and they are trying to put away the Olpe Eagles. Tigers up 12-9 now. Tigers break the huddle first. Eagles still getting words of wisdom from Marilyn Stevie, their head coach. Olpe took the first set 32-30. St. John took the second one 25-20, which lands us here in set number 3. Winner take all. Jessica Hansen to serve over the 5'3" junior. She got the okay, so we're back in action after the timeout. Almost a point right there. Now some switching between Ziegler and Spellman. Osborne able to get it over the net. And here's a set up, blocked, right back down, right back at him is Teresa Christie with it. Now Falk comes with it. Point to the Eagles. And the Tigers, you can tell they're pumped up. They got a bit of fire behind them. 13-10, now they have the 3-point advantage. And she's gonna get that one. Credit another point to Haig. 18 now here in this state title matchup through 3 sets. And going down low for that one is Jessica Hansen, and went off to the left and hit Morgan Osborne, who wasn't paying attention, because you don't ever expect that to happen. Waters sets up for Osborne. Osborne fierce. Defense holds, and Haig gets it to go. Timeout now for the Tigers, as they have seen the Eagles come back and tie this one back up at 13. All. Olpe, St. John Hudson playing for that 1A Division I state title here in set number 3. Osborne gets it tipped over on that far side by Golick. And now they're gonna drop it in. Didn't make out the number on who got that point, but it does go to the Eagles. And now they are up 14-13. Hey, coming back, and she's going to have that one pushed down. Alexis Witt, the 5'9" junior, tying it back up at 14. Haig working that out of bounds boundary, gets the fall just on the inside. She's got 20 now. Count it, 20. Block back, that one's gonna go out of bounds though. Jordan Ziegler did a nice job at perfecting and timing that jump, but just goes off of her hands in a different way. And once again, all eyes will be over here. Third place match has ended. All eyes now on this state championship matchup. Tia Smith serves it over. Haig drops it, tries to drop it in there, but Smith goes down low and gets it. Osborne once again over the net. She's been key for the Tigers here. But who's been even more key for the other team is Janae Haig. Putting together a very high hitting percentage performance right now. And that one's gonna go tipped off of the fingers of the Olpe Eagles. It's gonna keep this game tied. Sixteens is where we stand at. Osborne serve over. Haig miscontrols it, but they're able to get it over. Set up. Jamie Waters gonna get rejected. Hits it back up in the air. Now let's go to Falk. Falk gets rejected. Osborne keeping it alive for the Tigers. And now Flute's gonna shovel it over. Let's loft it up now in the air for Falk, and Falk's spike attempt's gonna be dug up. Ziegler tries to drop it in. Neither team giving up. Now a little bit settled in the action. Waters gonna set it up for Falk. Falk gets rejected right back down. Haley Henderson, the 5'10" junior, puts an end to that rally. And Falk thought she had it. She turned around and yelled yes, but still up in the air. Now she comes back and she's gonna get it put right back down in front of her. Early celebration might have cost St. John Hudson a point. 18-16, Olpe with the lead. Falk hits it out, 19-16 now.
The Eagles of Olpe inching their way that much closer to a state title here at the 1A level. They won last year at 2A. But the state champions from this division last year have something to say right now. Sticking in it. 19-17 now is their deficit. Jamie Waters with the serve over. Here's the setup. Waters once again, reflex is nice. Hits it back over. Set up Jordan Ziegler. Now Waters. Waters back over to Henderson. Henderson over the net. That was Alexis Witt over the net. Henderson plays for Olpe Eagles. And that one's going to go out. Osborne hits the deck, but chasing him down is Jamie Waters. And now Alexis Witt's going to hit it back over the net. St. John Hudson sticking with it. Bodies hitting the ground. Jordan Ziegler trying to put an end to it. And it's going to be one. St. John Hudson finally puts that one, and somehow they get it. I think everybody on that Tiger squad hit the deck. And they pull out that masterful point. 19-18 now. Olpe with the 1-point lead here. Blocked right back down. Spellman and Ziegler. It'll be awarded to Ziegler, but Spellman, the big 6'3" force, number 8, right there with her. 20-18 now. Going down low is Osborne to get it. Set up to Falk. Falk is going to hit it. Henderson's going to control it. And they're going to get that one. 21 points now, 4 points away from a state title. Are the Olpe Eagles in a timeout? Called by St. John Hudson. Slowly seeing their quest for a back-to-back state titles ending. But you know they're going to come out firing. Head coach Trish Wade. Eagles break last. Tigers broke first. (21-18). Eagles with the advantage. Going down low is Falk. Falk hits over to Waters. Waters up in the air. Coming back off of Janae Haig. Unable to chase it down is Krista Votes. So it's going to be 21-19 now. Just a slim 2-point advantage for the Olpe Eagles. Coming back off of Jamie Waters, outside hand, 23 now. 22 now for the Eagles. And Janae Hay coming right back. Her 22nd point attributed to her in this finals matchup against St. John Hudson. 23-19 now. And Falk's going to hit that one. That one's going to go off of the hands of, I believe, Ashlyn Spellman. (23-20) now. Tigers not going away easily. They're going to put up a fight till the end. And Haig's going to slam that one home. 1 point away are the Olpe Eagles. And you can see the emotion now on the Eagles, and you can see kind of the worry right now in the eyes
of the Tigers. Up, Osborne gets it, and we're going to keep playing. Playing that outside boundary, gets the fall just in place. 24-21 now. Blocked back down. Haig tried to end it right there. She'll get a second go at it, but they're going to run into each other, the teammates of Golick and Ziegler. 24-22. Haig hits it over, lofts it up. Now Osborne. Osborne's going to try to keep it going. Haig gets it to stay in. She's going to come back and finish. She drops it over, and it's over. The Olpe Eagles, who won 2A last year, have came to 1A Division I level, and they've won it in 3 sets over the St. John Hudson Tigers, who their quest for 2 straight in. Olpe takes it 32-30 in the first set, loses the second one 25-20, and then they win the third set 25-22, making them the 1A Division I, state champions. The Olpe Eagles, congrats. And congrats to St. John Hudson on a great season as well, placing second place in 1A Division I.